Okay, let's get started. It's Wednesday, October 2nd. It's 2024. It's the new moon night. I'm coming to you from Blue Canyon Airport. This is live, only it's recorded. This is my third night here. I head home tomorrow. This is the first time I've been out since February of 2024 when my last trip was to Alamo Lake State Park in Arizona. So, just want to give you an update if you've been following the channel. I seem to have resolved an issue with my Edge HD8. I had some challenges with back focus. It seemed to have changed on me. At one time it was good, and then it kind of wasn't good. So I put another spacer in, did another collimation, autofocuses, and I've got some reasonably good stars now. So I'm giving it a run. So I'm out here with my Edge HD8, and I'm also out with my Red Cat 51. The project that I was working on with the Red Cat 51 was the Wanderer Astro Mini V2 rotator. So I didn't quite get that into operation in the sense that I started to use it when I was doing a target, and it just kept going back and forth to random points. So I decided, okay, we'll leave that alone. Since the targets that I've been shooting on this trip were framed properly without having to add any rotation, I just left things alone on that. And we'll take a look at what I've got going there in a minute. But again, as you know, I'm a N.I.N.A user. At one time, I was an ASI Air user. I think that the ASI Air Plus, I think, is what I had, is a very good platform. It's budget friendly. If it fulfills all your needs, great. I needed something a little bit more when it came to managing my Edge HD8. There were some tools that were part of N.I.N.A via plugins that I wanted to use, like Hocus Focus and Aberration Inspector, and so that's why I made the switch. I'm very happy. And then subsequently to the switch, now I'm using a plugin by Tom Palmer called Target Scheduler, and it enables you to load up your the targets you want to shoot, various things, build exposure templates, and let's see here. And so let's see, tonight I'm shooting M27. So here's my simple plan for M27 tonight. I'm doing RGB, 3-minute subs. I have a desired number that I want to get. This is what's been accepted so far, so it tracks. And so it's a neat tool. Quickly, we'll just take a look at the sequence. Key to the sequence is it used N.I.N.A's advanced sequencer, and then Target Scheduler has a container, and you bring that into your sequence, and then it knows tonight, because if we go back here to preview, scheduler preview, let me get back into there. Target Scheduler knows that the optimum targets for me to shoot tonight are M27 and M81. So it knows my list of targets, it knows what my priorities are on my targets, and then it's managing that. And so this M27 will stop at around 1:14 a.m. and then it'll wait until 1:37 a.m. and then it will start in with M81. So it's pretty cool plugin. I'm finding a lot of value in it. I used to build a multi-target sequence in N.I.N.A Advanced Sequencer, but this is a lot cleaner and it works very well. Now, many of the people that use this have observatories, and they have open and close and all kinds of things that are important to them, and taking flats and all that, which Target Scheduler can assist with. I don't have those needs, but being a traveler, going out, trying to get the most out of the night, I'm finding great value in both N.I.N.A and Tom Palmer's Target Scheduler plugin. So that's basically it. And then here we can just see a list of what's been going on. It tracks all that, and pretty cool. So I know this target until 1:14 a.m. and so in a little bit here, when I get done with this video, it's about 9:05 p.m. I'll take a nap, and know that about 1:14 this target will be finishing, and at 1:37 the next target will be starting. I like to be up for the start of the next target in case there's any issues, although I do use plug-in ground station, so any failures or whatnot that I build into the script, I will get notification, including a notification at the end of the evening to send me a evening complete type notification. So again, maybe more complicated or more than what you might need. Again, being a prior ASI Air Plus user, I see the value in that platform based upon what your needs are. But N.I.N.A is the best solution for me at this current time, driven primarily by my Edge HD8, and I also use it for the Red Cat 51. So so far uneventful. I'm having a couple of when it comes to my guiding, there's a couple things going on. I'm going to have to dig into the guiding logs when I get home. I really need to spend more time understanding PHD2 and evaluating the log file, so I know what changes I need to make to optimize my guiding. So let's see here. We're going to do an autofocus. I have the autofocus based upon temperature and time. So I basically autofocus every hour. And let's just take a quick look. Where else do I we'll go up here. So after temperature change and after time is basically, there's also yeah, so those are the two that I'm using, and they seem to be working out pretty well. All right, so M27. All right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to switch over to my other scope, the Red Cat 51, and I'll show you what's going on there. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, so let's bring up the other target, and that'll be 111. And what I'm basically doing for monitoring through the night, I have an old Surface RT that will run remote desktop connection. So I use that to monitor one of the telescopes. Tonight I'm using it to monitor the Edge HD8. And then I have a Samsung Tab 8 tablet where I have a remote desktop client on it that will allow me to connect to my Ryzen mini computer, and I think it's a B-Link Ryzen 5 or 7 mini computer. And okay, hot. Okay, so this is a notification that we're getting ready to flip. So that's from pushover. So we're getting close to a flip. Let's see, which one might it be. Probably not this one here. So let me just check my other screen real quick. Yeah, so which one is it? So I will say, being out, not having been out since February, um, the order of operations, I was not highly proficient. So, you know, doing an autofocus, doing a polar alignment, the normal steps to get up and running at night. Um, let's see what we got going on here. Okay, so it is this one that is going to flip, that I got the notification for. So, all right, we'll let that one run. So not much going to happen here, but again, similar setup. I'm using target scheduler here, and let me put that over there. And so target scheduler tonight has told me, of those list of targets that I have in my project list, that the best ones to run are SHA 103 and SHA 240. And so I'm going to run, so basically that's Cygnus loop, and that is going to stop around 35 minutes after midnight, and then that's when SHA 240, which is the Spaghetti Nebula, should kick in. So again, very handy. And then I can go up here and I can look at these projects, and I know what my desired number is and how many have been collected. And this accepted is there's a scoring engine in here that you could use to score your images based on various things. So if we go down and we take a look at so let's look at acquired images for 103. We'll take the project. So what are we doing? We're doing. We'll take 103 and move this guy up here. And so you'll see here that there was some rejections. Now again, it does not delete those frames. I can go back and make a decision. It's just a guide. I can make a decision if I want to use it or not. And so some were for HFR and some star count. So again, it just helps guide you as to the quality of, or how the scoring engine evaluates the image, and then I can make the decision on which ones that I want to use. And then if we look here for 240, here's what I've got for that. Again, there's some rejections scored as rejections. So I find this a very helpful way to manage my projects, the target scheduler. Before, I used to keep a spreadsheet and try to track how many light frames did I actually take and how many do I have left, and so this tool, for me anyway, is providing a lot of value, and it was worth taking the time to get familiar with it. Pretty straightforward once you work with it for a few times, and can just build your project list and associate a exposure template, and you're pretty much good to go. So okay, what do we got going here? Okay, so let's go into the sequence. Oh, here. So right now, delay, we're waiting for time span. Okay. So the flip completed. The flip completed. Okay, no cable snags, I guess. Normally I like to be out there. And then there's a delay. It ran the autofocus, and now it's going to slew and center, and then it'll start guiding again. So anyway, really just wanted to say hello and thank everyone who stuck with the channel as well as the new subscribers. I'm glad I'm back out. I'm still going to play pickleball, but I'm going to make sure I get out for the new moon trips. I would like to start kind of like do some videos where I interview you and find out what you're doing and where you can share your knowledge, share your images. If you have an interest in that, please leave something in the comments for this video so I can give you a way that we can get in contact with each other and set something up. Because I think, there's only so much about me that's interesting. I think I'm interested in what you're doing, and I think other people are probably interested in what you're doing as well. I think sharing that information, maybe you don't belong to a club where you can chat with other people during the night and find out what they're doing or whatnot, and I'm really kind of hoping to try to replicate that where it's kind of like a virtual club and we can share information with each other. But anyway, all right, that's it pretty much. Things are going well. Looks like I'm going to be able to sleep tonight. Actually, I've been pretty lucky. Monday night was good. Tuesday night was good. I don't want to jinx it. So far tonight is good. And I really do enjoy the challenge of getting everything configured and optimized and trying to increase performance. And I really need to spend some additional time on trying to optimize performance when it comes to guiding. I really don't have enough knowledge in that area yet, so it's a knowledge area I want to focus on over the winter months and learn much more than what I know now. All right, if you like this kind of content, please give it a thumbs up. As always, like, share, and subscribe. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you're imaging. Do you image in your backyard? Are you a traveler? What equipment are you using? Why are you using it? Anything that might be helpful to others that you can share. So take a moment if you would and drop some comments. Always appreciated. All right. Hopefully you got clear skies wherever you're at. And I'll see you next time.